What's going on, guys? I'm back again with another Love and Hip Hop Hollywood review. Before I get into it, be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Last night episode wasn't bad. You know what I'm saying? We had some moments in there that, you know what I mean, that I felt like I wanted to address. That was entertaining. All of that good stuff. It wasn't a complete waste of an episode, although I did feel like, all those. That group of girls going to London together, it was just going to be boring, even with, whatever drama happens, but I was proven wrong, right? So, the show kicks off. Brooke, she goes to meet up with Bridget Kelly and Donatella to let them know about Moniece, from last week, because she had a panic attack or whatever, and, she's probably not going to be able to go to London, right? So, I struggle with my feelings toward Brooke because I like Brooke. I really do. I like Brooke. I really do. But the thing of it is, it's like, so many times when you're watching the show, you can't help but question her loyalty and her friendship, right? Now, I just chomp it up as her being petty. You know what I'm saying? Because I like her, so I give her a pass. I will admit that what she be doing is beyond petty, but because I like her, in my eyes, it's just petty, right? So, she tell the girls that, she felt like Moniece, had a panic attack on purpose because she couldn't sing. And she was like, man, from, what I heard, it wasn't what Moniece was expecting. Moniece was just, this Brooke speaking. She was like, Moniece was expecting for her to go in that booth, lay down some vocals, lay down a track, and just kill it. But that wasn't the case. So, Brooke feels like she faked the panic attack because the studio session was kind of going, trending downwards. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, dang, Brooke, you make it hard. And so anyway, speaking of the devil, then Moniece arrives, and I'm just like, I know it's edited, but I just love the perfect timing, you know what I'm saying? And basically Moniece let the girls know that, hey, look, everything all good. All my tests came back good. I'm passport ready, vacation ready. You know what I'm saying? Vacate me, please. And so, I'm just like, okay. And and part of me was like, although Brooke was being shady, like, you just had a panic attack, like, what doctor is really gonna give you the okay to go across the country to another? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, but I'm going with it. I like Moniece too, so I'm going with it. So then Bridget Kelly let the girls know that Paris and Lil Britney is coming, and Moniece in her confession scene, she, expresses her dislike towards both Paris for not being a friend to Tierra in her time of need. Y'all already know how I feel about that. And she bring up the whole Britney situation, the rumor that she's messing with A1, which, honestly, I don't even want the show to entertain that. Because we already have an A1 and lyrical storyline. Let's deal with that, and then maybe next season or something we can, what I'm saying, come up with some A1 rumors, right? So anyways, let's speak of the devil again. Lil Britney shows up. And what I'm saying, she talks, she lets the girls know about the whole, Jay Will situation, him coming to her, being pressed, yada, yada, yada. All that good stuff. And then, what killed Donatella originally was the one who was planning the trip to London, and she just bails out. And I was just like, that's kind of weird. Like, maybe she could just feel like when she started hearing all these names who coming, Donatella was like, nah, I'm not going to even associate myself with y'all, and y'all missing me. So moving on, we finally get a lyrical A1, scene. Now, don't get me wrong, it was this much of the show, but you know what I'm saying, I was here for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. So anyways, lyrical is having a in her confession scene, she talks about how A1 came home, you know what I'm saying, after questioning her loyalty after the whole Ray J dinner scandal. And I'm just like, man, look, why don't he just, for my sake, A1, question her loyalty on camera. Because I just have a hard time believe that he's even questioning her about the situation at all, because, you know what I'm saying, every time that, you know what I'm saying, we see a scene when he even, you know, try to brings it up, she just throw a temper tantrum like, I don't know. But anyways, she said that, you know, she meeting in the park or somewhere with her mom, and her mama just basically letting her know, like, man, look, A1 side of the family is disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, because, you know, Lyrical was like, you know, say we want y'all to be happy, like we having a child, yada, yada, yada. And then Lyrical mama like, A1 side of the family disrespectful. And it killed me because, for goodness, man, look here, man. Let me tell y'all something. Man, I don't blame A1 side of the family. And you know what the sad part of it is? Neither do Lyrical mother. But when you know what I'm saying, when you loyal to somebody, you know what I'm saying, I like your daughter or whoever it is, you know what I'm saying, publicly you got to have their back, but privately you got to let them know. Because, like, I mean, it's rumors. I mean, now all of a sudden, we got Safari and Rockstar saying, you know what I'm saying, they were smashing Lyrical. So, I mean, A1 side of the family got like some real concerns. So then this whole scene was back and forth between Lyrical and her mom, and then A1 and his brother. And you know, A1 was telling his brother, you know what I'm saying, how, you know, none of his homeboys want to see him happy. And I'm just like, this why you don't look out for people's best interests. When you know something, you shut your mouth. And then, I don't even want to talk about this in pretty much this entire rundown. I just want to address two things. I want to talk about this. A1 went on to talk about how he understand what his homeboys was trying to do, Ray, Marcus, but he was just like, you know what I'm saying, that ain't the time for that. He just want them to be happy with the decision he making, and that just made me believe that he want them to be happy with him basically saying, I know she was messing around on me, but I still, you know, want to be this child's father even if it ain't mine. That's how I take it. Now, don't get me wrong, it could be him, but it's two other guys in the mix, according to the show now. This not coming from me. According to the show, who could be the baby's father. And then, that's the first point I want to address, because A1, he really pissed me off with that. If you understand what the homie's trying to do, then why are you so against it? Like, why not just, you know what I'm saying, handle it better? I'll just say that. You know, instead of throwing a temper tantrum and all that. Then, you know, his brother even like, bro, look, I'm here for you. I ain't even trying to kill the vibe, but do you think the child is happy? And A1 didn't answer. But then rewinding to the conversation that Lyrica was having with her mama, and it was basically about, she was letting her mama know how, you know, A1 is starting to question her loyalty and question her truth. And Mar Dukes was like, well, why would he be doing that? And so Lyrica was like, you know, you keep hearing the same bad example, Lyrica, because you know what? If you keep hearing the same old, you want to know what's gonna happen? You're gonna start, some doubt gonna start creeping in. A1 has a right to feel however he feeling according to Lyrica, which I don't believe, because he's so strong over her, don't make no never mind. But anyways, and so she flips the script on Mar Dukes, and she was like, oh, so you know, you believe in them too? Mama should have said going right. You done told me this man done sent you a penis pic, and God knows what else y'all have done, you know, via text message or via hotel room. You know what I'm saying? Like, mama, you the mama, stand up for what's right and not what's wrong. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, you know, mama was just, you know, went on to talk about, look, hey, listen, I ain't on that. I'm with you. You my baby girl. I'm on your side to the death, yada, yada, yada. But, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, just be real. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got doubt too, mama, you got doubt too. Just let your trifling cheating behind daughter know what's up. So anyway, moving on. The crew arrives in London. The girls, you know, Bridget Kelly, she talking about her London fan and all that, yada, yada, yada. Tierra happy to be away from the sex tape scandal, which I mean, listen, like, you know what this episode made me think about? They just trying too hard to give Tierra a storyline, or multiple another storyline, multiple storylines. And then you know, Nikki is being bougie. She don't want to walk and sightsee, and then you know what I'm saying. Tierra is mad that Paris and Nikki is sort of acting like they cool or whatever. And I'm just like, didn't y'all squash that? Like, didn't when you pull up, you and Monique pull up at the brunch, you know what I'm saying? That situation was handled or whatever the case may be. Maybe I was wrong, but Tierra, like, come on, man. We're like, oh, come on, hold on. We're talking about 3 characters that don't nobody really even care about. And then we try to give Paris I'm gonna address that later. We talking about 3 characters that ain't even the most popular. Tierra, Paris, and Nikki. Let's not go down that road. But anyways, you know, the girls are in the vehicle, they go into the house or whatever, and everybody being petty. You know, Moniece is being petty in one van, then LaBrittany is being petty in the other van. Basically, they talking about each other. Moniece talking about LaBrittany and A1, and LaBrittany talking about Moniece wanting to smash K. Michelle or some junk like that. But anyways, in the other van, Tierra and Paris, they start going at it, talking about the whole situation, and Tierra was just like, you know, I ain't over it. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all can't tell me, you know, when and how I should get over the situation. Like, y'all just like, Tierra, sit down. Tierra, have a seat, have a separate seat. And I, you know, I was just so upset because, like, this is not a storyline for you, Tierra. This is really not. Now, I know Tierra got some fans, cool, fine, whatever you want to say, but here's the thing of it. I don't care. Like, y'all already, like, you already pulled up on them. Let them know how you feel. Let's not go to Paris with that same energy. Let's go to Paris with some new energy, and you know what I'm saying? Let's have a good time. I don't even want to talk about when the girls got to the house and picking out their rooms, because you know, I'm a guy. As long as I got somewhere to lay my head, I'm good to go. Moving on, the girls go to a pub. They turning up. You know, Bridget Kelly is chugging a pint of beer, and Tierra whispers or having a conversation with Paris, talking about how she almost, you know what I'm saying, had a drink, and then Paris said, well, girl, you on vacation. You deserve it. It's okay. Tierra got big mad. You know, and she storms out. You know what I'm saying? And Moniece goes to chase behind her. And you guys want to know what I thought about this whole scene? Tierra, you should have kept your behind home. You already knew that when y'all got to London, that them girls was going to try to have a good time, turn up, and you know it was going to either be some alcohol or some drugs involved. And since you trying to stay sober, I think it would have been best if you would have kept your behind home, since you want to complain about the girls turning up, and it almost made me want to drink. Hold on, first of all, you can control your actions. And the action that you could have controlled was before you got on that plane, and before you got that passport. You should have kept your behind home. But nevertheless, she outside having a conversation with Moniece. Moniece letting her know, like, girl, if you want to have a drink, I'm not going to judge you. You deserve it with all that you've been through, going through. But if you feel like you just want to leave, I support you and I go with you. And so Tierra was like, let's leave. And now I'm not even going to need my friend. That was very mature, Tierra. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to stay sober. So I'm going to give her, you know, big ups for that. But I ain't going to let off the hook by saying she knew it was going to be some alcohol involved. So knowing that and knowing that you at a low, low state right now, you know what I'm saying? You might have should stay home. But I'm going to give her the utmost credit for leaving it and, you know, removing herself from that environment. So moving on, Sean Love is planning a meeting with Apple Watts, with Sean's attorney, so they can sign the contract, get the paperwork done, so they can start making that money. But Apple didn't show up, so Sean Love is PISSED. Moving on, Paris is, look here, man. I'm not even going to address Paris and her mission while she was over there. You know, y'all already know what it is if y'all watch the show, but for you know, I will, because you know, maybe all of y'all don't watch it. She trying to find a European man that's circumcised. I mean, I just don't know, like, whatever. Anyway, so Paris is out and about. You know, she going to a little food spot. You know, whatever. Then Moniece pulls up. You know, she talks about the situation with Tiara about the pub and how she felt like when her and Tiara, you know what I'm saying, left. And you know, Tiara pulled up as well, but this was doing Monique's confession. She was talking about how she felt like when her and Tiara left the pub or whatever, that, you know what I'm saying, made up for the craziness that they were going through, last year or whenever it was. Then Tiara, let Paris know how upset and frustrated she is because Paris be making jokes about the whole sex tape and it hits a soft spot. And Paris says, well, girl, I don't mean no harm. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to make a joke out of them, you know what I'm saying, like the situation. Now, here's my deal. I'm going to address what Paris said after that because I thought it was hilarious. And I believe she was, about 30% correct. You know what I'm saying? Here's my thing. Tiara, don't nobody care about your sex tape with Osborne. I'm going to just go ahead and throw it out there. Nah. If you was to ask me, because we done had a couple sex tapes from the Love and Hip Hop franchise. We done had Mimi, I wasn't really fitting. Nikki, baby, well, Monique, never seen it. Not Tiara, never seen it. Tiara got a right to feel how she feel. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to down talk it or whatever, but Paris did go on and say her confession. And Paris said, everybody else in the world talking about it, why can't I? And I was just like, hold up, time out. You about 30% right. Because we ain't talking about it down here where I'm at. That's what we ain't doing. I don't know how many people talking about Tiara Marie's sex tape. I don't even see it trending on Twitter like the whole time. But I could be wrong. So, I just want to point that out, Paris, that you was about 20 and 30% right. People talking about it, but everybody ain't talking. The world definitely ain't talking about it. So anyways, after that, you know what I'm saying, Paris asked Monique about the whole LaBritney drama, you know what I'm saying, yada, 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 about LaBritney, supposedly messing with A1. Then, somehow or another, Monique was talking about Paris as a friend or whatever the case may be, and the whole K Michelle and the $50 came up. Pissed me off again because we already done deaded this situation. You done had a conversation with K Michelle, y'all done hug, y'all laugh, y'all done hung out. Like, why are we bringing this back up? Move on. Like, god dang. Stop trying to get these people old irrelevant storylines, especially a $50 storyline. I ain't here for it. You know what I'm saying? And she goes on to say, Paris, goes on to say that if she didn't know other celebrities such as Remy, she threw out some names, you know what I'm saying? She would have been all messed up, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But anyways, obviously Paris still feels a way about the whole K Michelle, Uber, $50, whatever. And Monique was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? She had the world believe that you stole thousands. Don't care about that. And I really wish they wouldn't spend any time in interviewing. So anyways, next scene, moving on, the girls go on a double-decker bus tour. Bridget Kelly basically want to have this bus tour so the girls can put all that nonsense and foolish drama behind them. And, two girls didn't come. Monique didn't come because she said she couldn't get in touch with her son. Look, Fizz, what are you doing, Fizz? You holding that little boy ransom while Monique's over there in London. Huh, Fizz? Boy, y'all B2K alumni. I know y'all wrong. Well, I tell you, boy. And then Miss Nikki, baby, I don't even know why she came on trip telling my son she had pain in her neck. You ain't had no plastic surgery on your neck, girl. Stop making up excuses and telling my son you having pain. You ain't had no plastic surgery back there. You didn't have plastic surgery on that big old booty and them big old tig old bitties. But my thing with Miss Nikki, you know what I'm saying, she knows she don't want to hang out with this crowd. Like, why even take that free trip to London? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got money. You can go to London whenever you want to. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know. But anyway, they hit a few spots, yada, yada, yada. They visit, execution spot. I was just like, oh my, like, whatever. So anyway, moving on. We at the strip club. The Apple got a big old apple booty, boy. I'm talking about like a big one. You know what I'm saying? They showed it. I'm just like, dang. So anyway, she out there stripping, making that money. And of course, Sean Love pulls up. She having a conversation with Apple, like, look here, Apple, excuse me. She's like, man, I believe in you. I see so much potential in you. I'm willing to invest in you. We need to get this done. We need to get this paperwork. Apple go, we need to get this paperwork done. You stood me up on that about that. And Sean is kind of being patient with Apple. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, so Apple goes on to talk about her trust issues and how she didn't know if you really was that Sean, really gonna stick to her word and all that kind of good stuff. And she throws a little temper tantrum on stage. You know what I'm saying? And saying that she got bills to pay and this is how she make her money. All right, look here, boo boo. All right, look, I'm going to make money, girl. Pay them bills. Sean Love pulled out some money and she said, man, I got more money in my pocket than you just made on that stage. But you know what I'm saying? Their relationship might be, quite interesting for TV if we can keep like a drama, keep the drama out of the relationship. Because Sean really feels like Apple is talented. She sees the go-getter mentality within Apple, and that's what she's looking for. You know what I'm saying? And she's willing to put money behind something like that. So anyway, Apple ends up apologizing and, tells Sean, like, let's do it. Let's work together. Let's sign this paperwork. Yada, yada, yada. So anyway, then we get a scene where LaBrittany and Monique sit down one-on-one, right? LaBrittany clears the air. Because I forgot to mention earlier, LaBrittany told, while they was in the, setting their boundaries, told Monique to keep her name out her mouth and she ain't messing with Safari. And not Safari, but that 81 and yada, yada. So anyway, they have them to sit down. And LaBrittany says, she's not messing with A1. Never has, never will. She is tired of answering that question. You know what I'm saying? And she goes on to talk about, women don't always have to, sleep with men to get on top of the world, which is true. But in that industry, man, it's a lot of dirty stuff that be going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be rumors, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's true or not, and it's just not a good look in the industry, man, but... So anyway, Monique ends up telling the story about how, Lyrical started it because, you slid in the A1 DMs because you obviously wanted to work with him, but she thought it was something else. Nah, the reason why she thought it was something else because she was hoping and praying she can get some dirt on A1 so she can play the victim and not him because of her Safari, incident. I hate heifers like that. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all want men to own up to their wrongdoings, but when y'all do something wrong, y'all look for any and every excuse to remove, our victimization and put it on yourself. Girl, sit down. Anyways, so, they end up, Monique ends up talking about, you should be able to DM. It might have been Tierra. Somebody was like, you should be able to slide in DM if you want to work with somebody, and it shouldn't even, be related to having sex, especially in the world of music. I agree. Sliding in somebody's DMs if you want to work with them. I don't know how that gets misconstrued to you sliding in DM because you want to have sex with them. So anyways, Monique admit that she judged LaBrittany wrong in the beginning for listening to that foolishness that Lyrical said. So I was like, okay, good for you, Monique. So anyways, now final scene was entertaining to me. Let me stop talking like that. Bridget Kelly is sitting down. She's doing some interviews with the press. She's talking about her work or, how she left her fans, all that stuff, yada, yada, yada. We're going to get to the juice. We want to get to the meat. So Brooke from afar, like, man, my girl over there, we trying to have a good time. We need to speed this up. So Brooke go crash the interview. And one of the guys was like, man, we haven't seen you since Girl Fight. I thought that was kind of funny. Because, that is true. And Brooke thinks she's helping, Bridget out by coming over there and being who she is because she feel like she's bringing Bridget out of her shell, which is what the industry wants to see. Then next thing you know, LaBrittany pops up. She talks about, her projects and what she has going on. And it was all in Bridget Kelly's face that she was feeling the way that these broads came and took over my interview. Like, I'm Bridget Kelly. Like, they here for me. They ain't here for y'all heifers. And I'm just like, I'm with you, Bridget. I'm with you. Like, man, let Bridget get her 2 minutes of fame in London. Because I never heard of her over here. But never mind, I'm being shady. Let me stop. I apologize, Bridget. So anyways, Brooke ends up saying, to one of the guys, she was like, it'd be a great idea if, Bridget lets LaBrittany open for her. And Bridget is feeling away. She like, no, like, now you want me, like, no. And I'm just like, man, like, y'all women be messy. So anyways, Tiara stick her head out. And so, of course, when she stick her head out, the guy was like, Tiara Marie, like, we haven't seen you since lottery ticket. So then, the guys was like, we seen on your Instagram or whatever that you are releasing a mixtape, some music. But the last thing we seen from you was the sex tape, and homeboy said, "What can I see it?" So Tiara got mad, and then I gotta say this, y'all. So Tiara was like, I was in her confession. She said, I ain't want to talk to the press. I just came to stick my nose out to let the girls know the chicken that I was cooking, that I was frying, was almost done. And I just fell out on the floor laughing. Well, not on the floor, but I was on the sofa. But I thought it was funny. Because only I can think about, so you mean to tell me you gonna let the chicken burn up in that grease and come out here and do an interview? Don't nobody want your burnt chicken, Tiara. I was just like, y'all know if y'all frying chicken, you got to tend to it. You got to. You can't leave fried chicken on that doggone tap. Go do an interview and think you come back gonna be all ready. Well, I mean, let's be serious. We know she wasn't cooking. But since she said that, like, don't be burning up the fried chicken. You know what I'm saying? Look, that's against the rules. We love us some fried chicken. So anyway, Tiara goes on to talk about, you know what I'm saying? She thought she was getting away from the sex tape. The whole world talking about the sex tape. I'm just like, Lord, let's not get Tiara this sense of accomplishment that she trending worldwide because of the sex tape with Akbar or whatever. So anyway, then the press tells, somebody of the press even goes, let's go, Tiara right now. So the press tells them that, you know what I'm saying, we seen K. Michelle and Akbar sitting down flirting and all of that. Then they tell her, then Tiara got up and left. Then they tell the girls that, you know what I'm saying, we seen on Tiara Live that Akbar was commenting, and she was like, you know what I'm saying, having a back and forth with him of some kind. And the girls, Bridget, like, I don't know nothing about that. We're gonna talk to her about that another time. Well, like, don't burn the chicken, Tiara. And so anyway, the show goes on. Bridget Kelly goes up to Tiara's room to apologize about what the media saying, and she let Tiara know she was mad because Brooke crashed the interview, and Tiara was like, leave me alone. And I was just feeling, I'm like, man, don't you go there and apologize for nothing. She could have, once again, avoided the situation. Go back in the doggone house and cook the chicken. Don't come out here and talk to the press. That was all on you, Tiara. I ain't feeling sorry for you for this one. Now, I know they got you, but you could have just went back in there and tend to your chicken that you was frying like you said you was, and we wouldn't even be dealing with this. But anyway, that's all I got, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share. I'll see you guys later. Peace.